Can you see my double chin from here? Hi. Is that better? Today I'm going to be recording 2 Authortube tag videos that I will post separately. I have the Authortube Newbie tag, as popularized years ago, and then I also have the My Favorite Things tag that Miss JC has forced my hand into doing. I don't normally do these sorts of things. Please do not expect to see them frequently on my channel. However, today I'm very excited to share a little bit more about myself, especially as I am new to this Authortube community. So, without further ado, let's get started. Authortube Newbie tag. Question number 1. How did you find Authortube? I found Authortube about 3 or 4 years ago, maybe longer, when I came across Alexa Dunn's channel. Now, Alexa Dunn has been a huge inspiration in my life. I think she's been on Authortube almost since Authortube was first getting started. And I remember learning a lot from her as I was going through the process of writing my second book. So deciding to start an Authortube has been a long decision in the making and has primarily been influenced by a lot of the great voices we see in the community today. Authortube Newbie tag question number 2. So question number 2 is, what genres do I write in? I write sci-fi fantasy, and I know that seems pretty straightforward. A lot of people are doing that these days. Genre fiction is going through a huge boom, and I am living for it. I write YA to adult, mostly adult. I find that I have difficulty parsing my words for a younger audience, and I have absolutely no interest in doing anything that does not involve big stories, big explosions, murder, chaos, dragons, starships, all of that sort of thing. That's right up my alley. Question number 3. What is my preferred tense, POV, and category? I already answered the category question, but my preferred tense and POV would be third person omniscient. Let me see. Question number 4. Am I a plotter, pantser, or plantser? I am definitely a plotter. Definitely. Question number 5. Publish, self-publish, or yet to be? Funny story. I had actually self-published my first book at 17, and that was a huge mistake. Now, I mean it when I say don't do that. Just don't do that. I mean the teenage arrogance. I'm an arrogant person by nature, but the teenage arrogance was just overwhelming. I am not a marketer. I am not big into marketing. I know that I have to be in order to succeed as an author. However, it is more important to me to focus on my writing and my craft and honing my skills there than to be a huge breakout success because I happen to have a great marketing plan. And if you think for a moment that you can be a breakout success without an excellent marketing plan, you are quite wrong. Think again, baby. Think again. Maybe check your privilege. Question number 6. Dream publishing house or dream literary agent? My dream publishing house would have to be a small to mid-sized publisher. I'm really not interested in going with the big 5 unless I happen to be some kind of breakout success and they're the only people that can promise me tons and tons of money. Otherwise, I am quite happy to be a small to moderate fish in a small to moderate pond that I would be able to find at any medium-sized publishing house. That being said, I do intend to self-publish, and by the time you see this video, I will actually be self-published. I have a series now out on Kindle Vella that is a rewrite of my original book. I am very excited to be able to share the story with you the way I had originally meant for it to be told, but did not yet have the skills to convey. So I'm excited to go on this journey with you. What kind of videos can you expect here? The kind of videos that you can expect here are going to be videos related to the craft, decent vlogs, I hope. I hope I make a good, decent vlog, and a couple tips and tricks on how I keep my body functioning as a writer. I do go to school for massage therapy, and hopefully soon will be graduating and attaining my license. While I cannot teach you massage therapy until I have an instructor's certificate, which does vary by state, but in Georgia it doesn't exist, so I really just need to make sure I get my 1,000 hours in before I start giving tips and tricks on massage. I will, however, be able to show you stretches and little things here and there that I do to help sustain myself in both my massage career and as a writer. Question number 7. What was the first story I ever wrote? The first story I ever wrote was too long ago to remember. I remember almost not passing my 2nd or 3rd grade English class because they asked us to write a story from start to finish using the hero's tale and the hero's journey. Before you say, hey, Luana, that's a bit complex for a 2nd grader, I was in advanced courses, and no, it was not complex. What was challenging, however, was that I could not seem to finish the book. Every time I tried to write the book, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's when I knew I could never write a short story. Question number 8. When did I start writing? I started writing very young. I joke with my parents all the time that I was born with a pen in my hand, meaning I have definitely been writing for as long as I can remember, and since I was a child, have always told my parents I will be one of 3 things. I will be a writer, I will be a chef, and I will be a foster mom. The first already happened. I'm not so sure about the second anymore, but the third is going to take some time for sure. What authors inspire me? Question number 72. I actually am a little embarrassed to say that I finished my first book due to the writing of one George R.R. Martin. The first book I ever wrote, it is a prequel. The first book I ever wrote is a prequel to a really big series that I have been planning since childhood. And it has so many characters and so many different POVs that I have known for a long time that is going to take quite some time and is a monster to be able to write. It is a monster to write. That being said, I didn't think it was possible. I kind of just thought, hey, Gwenna, no one's ever going to read this. It's too big. It's too bulky. It doesn't fit the genre categories that traditional publishing likes to keep itself to. And when I saw what a success A Song of Ice and Fire series was, I knew that it would be possible for me to achieve those heights too if I only took the first step. So I did. Question number 99. What is my writing schedule? I actually prefer to write in the mornings, but I am a sporadic writer. I tend to write in batches of 5,000 to 10,000 words, 2 to 3 times a month. That is honestly just because I struggle a lot with mental health issues, and keeping myself to a schedule is not something that is actually conducive for my health when I could be using that time to be taking care of my body. It takes me 20 minutes every morning to get the energy to brush my teeth. I'm not getting up and writing. Question number 103, computer or handwriting? I actually prefer to write on the computer, but I do all my journaling by hand in journals. Last question, what am I most looking forward to? I am actually most looking forward to being able to participate in this community with some of the amazing friends that I've already made, and I'm hoping that my voice can actually help uplift others within the LGBT community, as well as those who are also suffering with depression and a long list of other issues that I got. So if I can be a help to anybody, that is what I really look forward to the most. Second thing I look forward to the most will be the confidence boost. Lord knows I need it. Y'all, it's hot as hell out here, even after dark, but at least there are fireflies.